Hello, Dolly friends. My name is Gina, and you are watching Little Midwest Reborns and Dolls. Today, I have my two Ashton Drake girls with me. These are both the Louisa sculpt, and they are masterpiece dolls. They were made by Monika, Peter, Leicht, and I may be mispronouncing her name, but that's how I say it. And this is Cindy, and this is Mindy. And as you can tell, they are my identical twins. And they are wearing coordinating outfits. That each of these girls are in a Carter's summer romper. Cindy's is a off-white background with all kinds of seashells. We have peach, blue, um, gold on hers, and then Mindy here is in a coral romper, and hers, and they both have the butterfly sleeves, and they're here today because we have a box opening. Yeah, a box opening, and we want to see what's in it because it's not a baby sister, it's not a baby brother, but it's something. It is something. It is something. You're right. Both of you girls are right. So Mommy's going to open it, and we will show everyone. And we are actually, even though today is Tuesday evening, we are actually doing Whatever I Want Monday. Yes, we are a day late, but this is brought to us by Dee over at the Baby Patch, and we are doing whatever we want on Tuesday. So, Dee, this one's for you. And I look a wreck, so we can even go into Wild Wednesday for Penny and Keith over at Playful Reborns. Because my hair's a wreck and my face is a wreck, and yeah. So anyway, we're going to get this box opened, and we're going to see what's inside. Although I know what's inside, and I think I think my girls might know what's inside too. All right. Okay. Oh, and the lid is opening, and this says, shh, be very quiet. I'm taking a nap, so wake me up gently. Guys, this is my invoice that you don't need to see. This is Charlie Bears. I ordered some Charlie Bears with personality. I don't know who all is in this box. I know that I had, see, here's the inside of the box. It's probably not reading properly. It's probably reading backwards for you, but I wanted you to see it and see all the little paw prints and see the inside that said Charlie Bears. If I can get it up high enough, there we go. And it's really cute, but I'm going to turn it back around, and then I will show you the contents of this wonderful box. I've got to get this part over here. All right, let's take out this. Who do we have inside? Oh my goodness. No, it's just, well, maybe the others are in there. Okay, well, before we get, wait a second. No, one. Okay, all right. All right. This is Charlie Bear. He is, what is your name? What is your name, little guy? Have I forgotten your name, sweetheart? Does it say on your tag? He's part of the plush collection. Well, this is one of the little tiny bears that was featured on one of their Cuddle Times. And he's I should have, these should be, this should be limited editions, or at least he is. I don't know. There's one that's a limited edition. I don't know. Anyway, this is one little guy. And you know what's interesting that I found out, because I am getting into these Charlie bears now. And I have found out that, yes, these are plush bears, and yes, they have the armatures and this, but these bears, I mean, they select specific material for them. And like a lot of their details and things, like their paw pads and the little design on the nose and their eyes, and I mean, they go in great detail over what kind of bow and what color bow they should wear. Guys, these are hand stitched. Like the paw pads and that, and the little, that's all hand stitching. So that really makes them more valuable to me. Unfortunately, I don't know this little one's name. I did know it, or I thought I knew it, but I can't remember. And I know he's part of the 2024 collection. But anyway, let's get to, there's more. He has more friends in there, or she. I don't know. This one I think is a boy. But he's got little more friends. You want to hold him? I want to hold him, Mommy. All right, well, you hold him. So Mindy is going to hold him. I get to hold the next one, Mommy. Okay. All right. You'll get to hold the next one, Cindy. Now, this one I know for sure is a limited edition because it came in this little bag. And this is from the Mini Mo collection by Charlie Bears. And it says on the bag, there's always room for one more bear. And this is the, and I love those bags. This is the December bear, and it is limited to 365 pieces worldwide. And I have number 363, guys. So, and he is made with the mini mohair. Each little bear is slightly different because, as I said, the thread on their noses is hand stitched. Though they try to use the same fur in that, sometimes it's not all exactly from the same lot. So each bear is just slightly different. Now this is from 2023, but and this little bead, hand beaded, this little necklace with the heart, I don't know if you can see that. Those are all individually hand strung beads and then a little charm put on it. And each bear may have varying colors of the beads that are attached. They're really cool. So this is my second little mini mo. I have the August one, I believe, and then I wanted the December one. I wish I had known and paid more attention earlier in my starting to collect these, because I really wanted the March one, but it's gone, and they're not making them anymore. I mean, these were limited to 365 worldwide, so once they're gone, they're gone. So I'd have to find another collector who was selling it secondhand, or perhaps, you know, there might be a dealer in a store or something that might have them. I don't know. But anyway, so you want to hold this one, Cindy? Yes, I want to hold that one, Mommy. Okay, you hold that one. You each hold a little bear, and then the pièce de résistance. Look at this, guys. I was kind of going over what kind of bears I wanted to collect from Charlie Bears. And due to my doll collection, and this is Fritz, that's his name. Fritz is part of, and his ears are hidden. That's another thing. They decide on each bear exactly where to place the ears, but his ears are kind of hidden in his fur. But here's one little ear, and here's another little ear, and this is Fritz. And one person said, you know, like different collectors have said, well, they collect, I'm like, see, look at his little paws. That's hand stitched, guys. And all of these different furs that make up his fur, all this different mohair and things, it comes, they have to try to put it together and match it up as much as they can the same. They're just so cool. And the owner her name is actually Charlotte, but she goes by Charlie, and they're in the UK, and she and her husband started this business, I think back in 2005 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look more into their history. But anyway, and they have employees, and so this is, what's your name, sweetheart? Caution. Oh, yes, I told you this is Fritz. But some people only collect like white bears. Some only collect their black bears. Some people collect only their mythical creatures, their dragons, their llamas, their goats, their bats, their whatever, you know, mythical unicorns and creatures and things that they create, because they don't just create bears. Some people just collect the bunnies. At first I thought I was just going to collect the bunnies, but what I've decided is I really want to stick with mostly limited edition, and I want the tiny ones, like these two itty bitty ones, like the one that Cindy is holding, this little December bear that's a mohair, alpaca mohair, and that little guy, which I think his name is Timberly or something like that, or Jiminy, I don't know, that Mindy is holding. And then I kind of decided I wanted to mostly collect the itty bitty ones, limited editions, and kind of the brown colored bears, mostly browns. So I may have a black, and I may have other different browns. I have my blue. I might collect some more blue ones too, because blue is my favorite color. So, but this guy, I had to have him. I just absolutely had to have him. Like I said, his little scarf is even, individual. These scarves are individually made for these bears, and they make sure that they all have, this dark brown fringe and the maroon on it, and they're just so cool, and the little dots, and they make sure that there's the same amount on each bear's scarf and placed in the same spots. So they're just so cool. So anyway, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show you that. Oh, and I think I'll tell you a joke before I get off here. There was a woman who went into a coma when she was just 3 months pregnant. Well, 6 months later, she came out of her coma and she had delivered. And the first thing she asked the doctor was, how is my baby? And the doctor said, well, you had twins. And she said, oh, wow. And the doctor said, and your brother named them. And she said, oh my gosh, no, you've got to be kidding me. She said, my brother is an idiot. And the doctor said, well, and she said, fine, just tell me, what are their names? And he said, well, you had a girl and a boy. And She said, and he said he named the little girl Denise. And she said, "Oh, Denise. Well, that's not a bad name. I kind of like that. All right, tell me what the boy's name is. Maybe I've misjudged my brother." The doctor shakes his head and says, "No, your son's name is de nephew." Okay, guys, remember that no matter what you're going through, God loves you. He's always there for you. And I hope you didn't mind my bit of a lesson on Charlie Bears, the little fingernail full of information that I know about them. I'm just so thrilled, and I love sharing my other collections with you. So take care. Remember, like I said, no matter what you're going through, God loves you, and He's always there for you. Bye, my dolly friends.